How's it going, everybody? Today we're going to take a look at how to access the Toyota factory service manual directly from Toyota for $20 at the time of making this video. First, we want to go to techinfo.toyota.com, and this will land us on the technical information system page, and we're going to click on subscribe for a first-time user. This will land us on a page giving an overview about the services, and the one we want to do is the standard access 2-day service. Go ahead and select standard as the type, 2-day as the service, and quantity as 1. Next, we'll go through the basic steps you would do to make any purchase. Input your address information. Once that's validated, I'll choose a password and answer this question here. Now confirm all the information is accurate. Take a look at your address, and finally input your credit card information. Now you'll receive an email confirmation, and after that you'll be set. So now you can come back to techinfo.toyota.com and you'll input your email address. In my case, it's landcruiserdiy@gmail.com. Input your password and then hit login. The first thing you'll see is a terms of use, and go ahead and acknowledge that. I definitely encourage you to read through it, as there are some helpful parameters of what you can and cannot do with this information. There's a lot of information here on the overview page that you can browse through, but I'm going to go ahead and select TIS. Here I'll go ahead and input the information for my vehicle, which is a 2006 Toyota Land Cruiser. After you input the information, click search, and this will return the results for your model year. So let's go through each of the tabs, and I'll explain what you'll find on each of those, as well as where we can find the actual FSM. First, these are the service bulletins. So this is everything that Toyota is publishing specific to your vehicle. So in my case, this was actually useful. I was having like a whistling sound coming from the A-pillar that turned out to just be some weather stripping. So I actually found that solve in a service bulletin here, and was able to buy the weather stripping to get rid of that sound. The next tab over is the quick training guides. These are kind of general service information for a technician, not necessarily specific to your vehicle. I still found these kind of interesting, and since I paid the $20 to get in here, I clicked through some of those that I found were interesting. The next tab over says RM, which stands for Repair Manual. This is what we think of when we're talking about the FSM. I'll go through this tab in detail a little bit later, but for now, just consider that the FSM. EWD stands for Electrical Wiring Diagrams. I haven't had to use that one too much. After that, you have new car features. I actually found this one a little bit interesting. Each one of these links here will have some information that's specific to the model year you're looking at. For the true Land Cruiser nerds out there, this is your tab. Next one, these are kind of public publications that Toyota has sent. After that is the accessories installation tab. And finally, there's collision repair, which I also have not used too much. Okay, so let's do a little bit of a deeper dive into the FSM, or the repair manual tab. So I'm just going to choose one of those links, and that's going to open this pop-up here. Let me go ahead and expand that to full screen. So you can see there's a nice tree on the left giving you the links to each of the respective sections in the FSM. So as an example, a job I did recently was replacing the power steering pump on my Land Cruiser. And so I was using this components section just to get a kind of overview of what I need to remove. And then I generally jot down the torque specs for each of the bolts and just kind of take note of anything that might be tough to remove. For most jobs, you'll find the steps to remove the part itself, and then also steps on how to disassemble it in case you're just replacing, say, a bearing or a gasket, rather than replacing the entire part. So once you've found the page or pages that you need, you can click on that printer icon in the upper right, and then you'll choose Save as PDF. And now you can save this to your computer or phone so that you can keep it with you while you're doing the job and make any notes, use it for future reference, or however you need to use it for the particular project that you're working on. So let me know what you think, and feel free to drop any comments. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.